Hello my crochet friends, this is Lady Jenna and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you two super cool tricks that will make your crochet projects look even better. The first thing is to create an invisible crochet finish. It's called that because when you're done, you won't even see where you're finished. Everything will look smooth, neat, and perfect. And the second thing I'm going to show you is how to make this project as neat and flat as you want to. It's like giving your crochet a special makeover. This super cool trick is called blocking. Let's get started. So why is the invisible finish the best way to end your project? Well, instead of leaving a bump or a knot where you stopped, this technique will hide it. It makes it look like one continuous piece, and this is great for any kind of projects like scarves, blankets, coasters. This project is completely done. The only thing I need to do is I need to finish it off. I would do a slip stitch into this stitch. That's not what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to yarn over and pull through the stitch, but don't tie it, leave it like this. Take your needle, thread your yarn into the needle, going from front to back. You're going to skip this first stitch that normally you would have done your slip stitch. You're going to go into the next stitch, and then you're going to pull your yarn, but not too tight, and then you're going to go over into this. So this was our last loop. We're going to go into it, and then we're going to pull, and we're going to pull. If you notice, it created a V just like the stitch. You're going to pull until it's the same size as the other stitch. And that's how you do your invisible stitch. Then you turn, go to the back, you weave your tail in. Let me just show this to you again. Let's use this one. Right now, I just finished this project. I'm going to cut my yarn, and I'm not going to do a slip stitch. Nope. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a little bit like this. I'm going to yarn over and pull through that. It's like doing a chain. I'm going to thread my needle, and then going from front to back, I'm going to skip this first stitch, the stitch that I normally would have done a slip stitch. I'm going to go to the next one. I'm pulling a thread through, and don't tug too much. Now, this is our loop. Remember this loop? This is our loop from the beginning. You're going to go into this loop from top to bottom, and you're going to pull, and that will create your stitch. See how it looks like a real stitch? Let me show you again, one more time. Okay, so this is the end of my project. I do not want to do a slip stitch. No, what I do is I pull my loop a little bit, not too high though, because you just want to know which loop that you're going to come back into. This is a loop that you're going to come back into. Yarn over, pull through, and pull through completely. And try not to tighten this loop at all. Okay, you're going to skip this first stitch. You're going to go into the next. You're going to pull your yarn through. And then from top to bottom, you're going to go into the stitch, the last stitch you've done for your project, and you're going to pull. You're going to pull until it forms a V, just like the ones next to it, so that it doesn't show. Once that is done, then you can go ahead and your tail end into your work. And this is how you create an invisible finish. The next thing I want to show you is how to block. There's a few reasons why you would like to block your work. Any type of work is to make it more neat, to shape it. Sometimes it's a little bit misshapen, it's all crooked, and also to make it bigger if you want to. Okay, there's a few ways that you can block this, but this is how I do it. You can use any type of foam or any type of pins. This is something that I purchased on Amazon. It's foam, made a few leaves. And if I want to make sure that it's well shapen, because sometimes when you do leaves, it's all crooked and everything. So what you do is you pin it down like this. If you want to stretch the sides a little bit more, you can. This. Okay, so once it's all shapen the way that you want it, you go ahead. I have a little water bottle, a little spray bottle that I'm going to spray like this, and I'm going to let it dry. Once it's dry, it will keep its shape. Same as with my squares. This is one of them. Crooked it is. I'm going to start from the corner, and I'm going to go corner to corner. This is why the foam has a grid on it, to give you the best chance of getting this all square. I start with the corners. I stretch it. This. Okay, so since this is supposed to be square, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one, I would actually go a little bit further with it if I can. If I can't, I'll just see. You can just go halfway like this. The trick is to make it square. So half like this. So I'm going to take care of the sides as well. Once I'm satisfied with the shape, I take my water bottle and I wet my square. And then I let it dry 24 hours and it should keep its shape. I've done a few. Let me show you the result. These are all squares that I made, and also I have blocked. It has kept its shape pretty much, and they're all the same size. So this is one other reason why you want to block them, so you can block them the same size. And that's one more thing why I love the grid, is that you can follow the grid and block them the same way. Now I need to do my other square. And I'm going to do the same thing. Look how crooked it is, and by blocking it, I will make it so that it has a really nice shape. And then you take this and you place it aside for the next day. I hope they enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.